In the game for Cincinnati.
With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jets of Brooklyn. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Brooklyn. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Right to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One, ready? Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Brown. We'll get this up to about the 44. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
When I look back at the stats from last week's game, I thought it was a typo. I thought it was a misprint. It's one thing to hold someone under 100 yards in a game. That's phenomenal. Under 50, absolutely exceptional.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11 comes. Big 13.
Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180, 12, 11.
Burrow will throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion to tight end.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score. Bengals 7, Jets nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground. Hall. A gain of 3, second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A 4-yard gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 10, 10, 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Had no man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's just set. 11 empty. Tate. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
12 yards.
First catch so far by Chase. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gun. Stop. What it is? 11 empty. 11 empty. 11 empty. 11 empty. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. That is second down.
And they're using that in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. 11, Tom. What it is? Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle. He finds Higgins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Thomas. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now it's Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
6-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
You can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down and 3.
Running left, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and you need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. And when you've got a runner who gets you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
They'll run with Allen.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down right. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall,
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
and the Jets get a bit closer.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Jets 7. York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get funny, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
In motion left comes Brown. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 35. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good game again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Big first shot.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Today's football, the receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
1-1, ready?
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
26-yard line.
12. 180. Right shot. 11.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Hey, can.
They'll drop to throw.
Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
180.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
12. 11, Thomas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Never can't hear it no more. Stand into the man, can't feel it no more. Someone doing don't feel it no more. You're dumping the nigga, but can't steal it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a fix when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life is like you down. Your body is like your mind is out.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get... done.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
It's pretty easy to hold up the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They go play action here on first down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10.
The play fake. He'll look to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Straight ahead is Hall.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
24-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
It's 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Result of the
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Let's go right here.
11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Now Burrow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Bengals.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 11. Hey, Cam. Dot.
Burrow will throw.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
65 yards.
And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Jets 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Hawks. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
Check.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't
another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Jones on the return. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm one, ready?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And 6 yards.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
An inside give, Brown. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd see this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here we go. 180, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33.
That's good.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 2, ready?
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. 180, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw here is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
180. 180 shot.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
It's fourth down.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
Leads to second and 10.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. There he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Now third down and very long.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Ready? Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
You know, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
No. Tracking 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready up. Set. Ready. 19 Lion. Check go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Complete to number 3.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 9 Panther 11. Panther 11.
2nd and 1. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good play.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 9
They'll
yards.
wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down, here's Brown.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cincinnati,
they get the critical victory to move them to 9-7 now.